Alrighty, I turn that music off, and the doctor is in the house. We're now accepting patients. Please line up accordingly. Something, what? I just don't, hang on for a second, I gotta read that email. That looks important. Holy. Piggy, my response is yes. Do it. Oh, I'm sick with lava withdrawal. What? You just watched all that lava on the screen there, Tetra. You should be okay. We'll see if we can find you some heavy-duty lava from maybe from La Palma, and see if that'll fix you up. We'll see what we can do, and glad to have everyone on board today. First off, welcome to my wonderful moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house with his little spider. You better get your shoe out there and smack it, Arizona Snowman. And Piggy is here. Welcome, Piggy. And yeah, Piggy, as far as that would be good for the 12th. That's all good. I'll save that picture. Okay, that's pretty awesome. But we won't show it till the 12th, okay, Piggy? So that's all good. Okay, Tetra finds don't start until Tuesday. What? Finals. Oh, finals start on Tuesday. Cool. All right, Mars. I hope you've been studying like crazy to get through everything. Anyhow, welcome everyone, and today is Sunday, May the 1st in many places. Some places also May the 2nd already. Yeah, eek, I don't like spiders either. They're weird things. And yes, Mars 2028, all the best to you in getting through those finals. That would be awesome. Anyway, time to say hello to everyone before we get into all the nitty-gritty. And I will start out with welcome to Nick Addison and Tetra. And Sophie is here. Grandma B made it in. Wormhand, Albagal, Hermione Schaefer, welcome. Kate is here. Welcome to all of you. Let's see, going up a little bit more. Dodger is in the house. Mars 2028 also here. Dodger in the house as well. Bringing up the earthquake thing, shaking things up. Brian Perfectability 999 also here. Colin Deadman made it in. Sue Hayes going up again. Sophie, welcome. Sharon Stewart is here. I hope I got you guys at least 2 or 3 times now. Oh, did I say Colin Deadman? Table for a lava withdrawal. Yeah, okay. It is one of those things. I'm sick with lava withdrawal. I know. We gotta step up the game with more lava here somewhere. Nancy Buchanan also here. Welcome. And Paul Williams, if I didn't say your name already, welcome. Kevin Haynes, we got. Okay. Hermione, we got. Grandma B, we got. And I seem to have crows messing around in my bunny garden. I don't like that. Give me a minute here. I have to get rid of that crow. That is not acceptable. It's making a mess of the bunny food. Don't go anywhere. If you hear machine gun fire, just relax. It's only me. Nothing serious. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's okay, and no birds were harmed in my scaring them off, so it was effective. Anyway, getting back at it, we got Adele is here. We got Alba Girl already, and going up the list some more to see who is there. And yes, it was important for me to get rid of those birds out of the bunny food. I hate when they make a mess. Did I say Tetra? Tetra is here. John Raper also made it in. Good to see you. And going up the list a little bit more to see who else we see in the channel here or in the stream. And lots of chatting, which is really nice. We like people talking to each other. Going up the list a little bit more here to try to see or pick out other names. Lucas Snow. Speaking of Lucas Snow, yeah, Lucas Snow. Oh, hang on, that's not typing. Lucas Snow, the guy who gets the cookies again today. Of course, I don't know how he does it. He must sit there just waiting for it at the very soonest it pops up. He's just in there, boom. I just don't know how. Frank McLeod also here. I don't know if I mentioned you earlier. We got Nick. Okay, we got Frank there. And going up to see if there were any others in the lineup here. Okay, got John going up. And Diane Craig. I did not mention you earlier. Welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And I am up at the very top. I can't go any further, so that's all I've got on the list for right now. I'm sure there's a couple out there. Our personal cookie monster. Congrats, Lucas. Yeah, I guess that's what we could call him. And Lucas is good at that. He likes to get in there and get him quickly. Hey, Ronnie Hassan also here. Pamela Moncure also made it in. Down on the bottom of the list though. Did I say Wormhand? You keep what? Keep the change. You what? You filthy? Yeah. That's about it. I don't know. At least with my machine gun airsoft there, like I say, I don't aim to hit the animals. I do that to deter them, and definitely it helps because they don't like things flying near them, especially when it comes along with a little bit of noise. Not sure if you guys actually heard that. You probably didn't because it's quite far away, so that's all right though. Anyway, deed is done, and nobody got hurt, nobody lost an eye, and we're all good. I heard it. Grandma B, you got good hearing. Oh, Sue Hayes heard it too? Oh boy, we did. Okay, well, you heard it. It is a machine gun. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, heard the lot. Oh, you have a good microphone. Yes, thanks, Nick. Actually, it is. It's a Yeti Blue, is what it is, and it does work pretty darn good. Yeah, I just had to make sure you guys understand when I do shoot at these things, I'm not shooting to kill them or hit them. I'm shooting to deter them, and it is what it is, and I don't like harming any animals. I'm an animal lover, so even as much as the magpies drive me crazy, and as much as I want to kill them sometimes, I still have that respect. No, actually, you don't need a license for it here, Sue, because it is an airsoft, and it is it's under 400 feet per second, and so there's no real regulation for it. The only regulation that they actually do have with these toy guns is because they have a red cap on the end of the barrel. The red cap must remain on there. As soon as you take that red cap off, then you are considered to be using a weapon that is of lethal force, and it is automatically assumed then. So you best keep that darn red thing on there. Which color of the BBs or pellets? They're actually white in color. No, they're white. The ones that I have here are biodegradable. So if I do take a bunch of shots out there, they're gonna disintegrate over the course of a year and be completely gone. Yes, red cap means it's a toy. Exactly, Kevin. Otherwise, you end up getting shot. There's nothing like having a swarm of police coming after you or something like that. Are they rubber bullets? Well, they're pellets. They're plastic is what they are. Okay, hi everyone. I had been pet sitting for a while. Sacha, what kind of pet have you been sitting? And I hope you weren't sitting on that pet. Crow on the roof. Uh-oh. Crow on the roof? I hope not. Dr. Fox Sophie wants to know. Hang on, I gotta see what that says. Yeah, okay. Nick, careful how you word those things. All right. They're pellets, and they are white. Yeah. Okay. Snickers. You were babysitting a Snickers? Oh my God. Bullets? No, pellets. Pellets, not bullets. Bullets are explosive things. Pellets are what they are. Bioplastic is Amazon packaging peanut butter. They degrade. Oh boy. Pellets. Okay, thanks. Yep. And biodegradable pellets, which is really good. Anyway, it's all fun and games. Actually, I did at one time I was trying to scare off the magpies. They were pestering BB, and actually I hit one hit the tree, and it bounced off, and it actually hit BB, but it didn't hit her hard, and it just kind of hit her on the side, and she kind of looks up at me. Is like, "What are you doing?" She still sat right where she was. It didn't freak her out or scare her away, but it was pretty cool. So I from then on I made sure I'm very, very careful with it, because I really don't want to hit anybody or any of the animals. But I can make what? It can make a hole. Yes, Sophie, if you especially in the machine gun format, it would definitely be lethal to a bird if you hit it a bunch of times in the head and stuff like that. And again, that's what I just mentioned, is I don't want to ever do that. I can't do that. It just is not part of me, so anyway, welcome also Yvonne Kunkel. Glad to have you on board, and let's get at things. And since Yvonne is here, let's talk about Mount Etna, the mountain we can't see right now. It's in the clouds, and I don't know if maybe Yvonne has some secrets. I don't know if there's anything there. Looking at the other scenario here, I know we didn't have very good visibility at all today. That's what it kind of looked like. And where are we here? Yeah, like, wow, you know, that's, what is that? That's 11 hours ago. And I don't think there was any point in time that I actually seen the full mountain on this one. Just bits and portions of it. Oh, maybe right there, a tiny bit at 1915, and the clouds almost dissipated enough that you could see. Now, the one thing I did notice, Dr. Fox, you definitely love animals. You say a fox, even though foxes eat bunnies. Yeah, well, hey, yeah, you have to. You have to. It's one of those things. You know, we try. And, yeah. Anyway, let's get our stream running here and remove this other stuff. And we will keep going. Wonderful to see a little bit of the volcano. No, Tetra, I have bunnies. I don't need pets. That's what we're looking at, and that is kind of unfortunate that we don't have a better view. This is the other side, of course, and I was trying to see if there was a little bit better visibility at any point in time, but really didn't see too much. This was about it here, and not sure what else we've got. Looking through the time span, it was pretty cloudy all the way through. If we go to the other cameras though, we should be able to see from afar. There was a couple of spots where you could actually see it off gassing, but it wasn't all that great either. And as you can see in this shot, it's really really hiding in the clouds there today. And I didn't write down the exact time that you could see it, but I'm sure that it is somewhere in these clouds that they were spread apart far enough that we did see it. This one, of course, I'm being completely dark. Let's see if we can find a soft spot here where we can see through. And I'm betting not. No, that's kind of what I thought. So. Piggy just ordered one. Okay, got it, Piggy. That's good. Pardon me. Okay, so looking at Etna, we don't know what it's doing in the clouds, and I'm assuming it is still stepping up with a little bit of its SO2. I did look last night, and that like later on, and it definitely did continue to push that SO2 out, and we did have quite a plume there at the southern end of Italy. So we'll have a look at that in a little while. I'm going to get over to Iceland, and let's see, where the heck is Iceland? I've got Iceland here somewhere. There it is. I found it. I found Iceland. Okay, let's see if we can get to the first visible picture of the day, and it is not the most impressive, but there we go. We'll switch. Waiting for it to switch. I did click it, and there we go. There is a wonderful Ragnar up in the top, and you can see it very well doing its thing. You do see some spots on the screen. Those are little bugs, nothing to worry about. They are slowly eating the camera. And of course you can see the trail going up, and I don't know if you can see any bodies in this picture, but I'm going to scroll it forward. No, that's backwards. Going forward in time, we may see some bodies wandering along. Yep, there's some there. We see a few tourists heading in, and you can see some more up top there. Looks like one way over there. So yep, a few people headed on up to have a look, and it was a little bit better later on in the day as it brightened up like that. Actually looks a lot better, and you can definitely see a lot more detail that way. Nothing new though. We're not seeing any off-gassing of any type. It is no fumarolic activity. So not sure what to consider for right now, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Of course, that Ragnar is sitting in Geldingadarlar, and Geldingadarlar ends right about here at this line, and then it flows down into Nothaggy down in that direction. Speaking of Nothaggy, we will have a look at it in a second. I just wanted to look at the rest of these pictures here. So yeah, well, it looks like we did get a little bit of rain up there at times, and that's kind of what it's like right now. So we'll leave it on the best picture, and we will move over to the other side. And of course, that just happens to be refreshing. Hey, okay, there, it's done. All right. First thing I noticed, gee, some big choppy waves right out here at the ocean. Must be a little rougher sea today. That is parking lot number 3, what you see there. And of course, you see all the trails going every which way, and definitely some people wandering around. Quick look over here. Whoa, what happened there? I don't know what the heck happened. Anyway, we do see that berm there. I clicked something by accident. End of the lava flow right there in the southern end of Nothaggy, and that is that berm that was never used. Watering a stone is over there for those who need to know. And if you haven't looked, Gutentag had a nice video on that, explaining what they do with that, the different size holes in there and stuff for the different animals to drink out of and the humans. And anyway, we're kind of looking down at the lava field down here in Nothaggy, and it's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. Nobody's taken the lava. That's all good. Okay, fix it, a Siggy Ragnar. Yeah, we need him to get over there and do something. That would really, really be good, and hopefully they'll get some of that lava flowing. I'd like that. Anyhow, let's carry on to our harmonic tremor chart and see what it is doing, since it is working still. And at least last time I checked it was. I'm updating it first here, and there we go. And yes, it is still functioning, so I'm quite happy about that. We do see 2 fairly large spikes in there, so likely earthquakes. There's a few smaller ones in there as well. So I think we've got a little bit of tectonic activity, but I'm not seeing too much else. Now, it is kind of was on an upswing, then it dipped down, but I think it might be going back on an upswing here. We'll hopefully see things rise in the future, keeping fingers crossed. So having looked at that, it is there, and we'll see what our other ones are doing. And our earthquake maps, I didn't really update them. Let me see what is going on here, and hopefully, yeah, my earthquake maps got broken. Let's go back here for a second. I had to reboot the computer here this morning, and I was scrambling trying to get everything back all at once, and obviously I missed that one. So let me fix that up real quick. I need to find earthquakes, and we'll find them. Icelandic earthquakes, where are you? Why are you not visible? Always happens. Where the hell? Oh, there they are. I found them. I found our earthquakes. And we'll get them on the screen shortly here, you guys. So let me see what we can do. And yeah, do a quick capture on that screen. And And then we can show it there. I think we got it. Hopefully we did. Yep. All right, we'll get that on there, and then we will have a look at what we've got for quakes. And, ooh, look at these nice, interesting quakes. Down here at Katla, there's something for us over here in the valley. There's something out on the Rikens Ridge, and then there's something up on the northern ridge leaving as well. And even Asja has some traffic. So, let's start up out here at the top, and we'll have a look and see what we've got. 2.1, 1.7. Let's check this 1.7 out first. And this guy is, what is he? Come on. You want to cooperate. 1.7, there we go, finally. 11.2 kilometers down, 22:35 yesterday, and that is okay. And if we zoom back out just a tad, find that 2.1 and see how deep down that one is. That one is 15.5 kilometers down, so these are fairly deep. 2.1, of course, and that happened this morning at 7:15 a.m. If we zoom back out and slide down a little bit, we should be able to see the other ones. And maybe not. There we are. 1.5 over there. There looks like a whole group of them. This guy here, 5.4 kilometers down, sorry, I did it again. I'm dyslexic today. 9:58 and 1.5, of course. Going with this guy here, 1.3, 7.4 kilometers down, and 54 minutes after midnight today. And let's see, whose birthday is it? It's Sasha, it's my niece's 16th birthday. Okay, well, happy birthday to your niece, Sasha. And 16 only comes once, so make it a special day for your niece. 1.0, and it is 4.2 kilometers down, and 54 minutes after midnight. This guy here, 1.1, 4 kilometers down, and 23:33 or 20:33 from yesterday, and the 1.5 from today at 9:58, 4.5 kilometers down. Did I get that 1.3? Yeah, we did. 54 minutes after midnight. So a little bit of activity there as well, and kind of makes you wonder. And then there's some more stragglers over here. I'm not sure why they're all popping up in different locations like that. Must be some fairly wide movement. Anyway, 6:34 a.m. for that 1.3, 7.7 kilometers down. Just checking this 1.1 over there, 5.7 kilometers down, was from yesterday at 1945. And 1.1, of course, this 1.0, 6.9 kilometers down, happened at 2:42 a.m. And yeah, 6.9 clicks down. And we got a whole variety of depths here. This particular one, 1.3 and 10.2 kilometers down, happened 40 minutes after midnight. And that kind of covers that area up top. And that is a little bit busy today for earthquakes. So if we get into the Asja area, though, we do see some activity there as well. And that is a little on the fascinating side, because is there uplift? This is all the way around the crater, so I'm wondering if there is. Anyway, this was from 2027, 1.0, 0.6 kilometers down, so not very far, 600 meters under the ground. This guy here, 3.2 kilometers down, and it was a 1.8 at 1:22 a.m. And this other guy here, 1.3, 3.6 kilometers down at 9:53 a.m. So a little bit of activity there. Thank you for the 5-minute warning. And we will carry on here a little bit and check out what else we have on the map. We do see this one over here at Bardabunga, and we're going to have a look. And that's probably an ice flow issue. Yep, 100 meters down, 1.0, and that was from yesterday at 22:55. So likely surface ice movement. That doesn't get ruled out at all. So let's get down to Katla real quick and take a look and see what we've got going on there. And right in the middle, 2.8, and this is 100 meters down into the ice. And so 9:27 a.m. and yeah, 2.8, that's fairly big. It must have been a big ice displacement. This one here, also a surface or very close to it, 100 meters down at 8:47 a.m., 1.4. Definitely something happening up top. I don't know what that's really indicating. And, you know, just probably movement in general. Getting out onto the Rikens Peninsula, first I want to check up here, make sure, oh, there's only one little guy up here. We can take a look. Whoa, too far out to be able to see him. Just a 1.3, and that might be some ice. No, that's not ice related. That's too deep down. 7.6 kilometers at, that was 16:58 for that 1.3. And we'll zoom back out and slide back over towards our Rikens Peninsula. We do see this little guy here, 1.7. That's really not that little, but 4.9 kilometers down happened at 5:48 a.m. And there was another one here somewhere. We'll see it in a second. Maybe, there it is, 1.0, and just get an idea of now I could understand something happening here. That's a pretty rough area. 3.4 kilometers down for that 1.0 at 20:24 yesterday. If we zoom back out though, we'll get to the Rikens Peninsula, and that is this area here. And this is Reykjavik, the capital. And if we zoom in over here, you can see the Keflavik Airport, Keflavik, Yardvik, and Reykjanesbær, all in that area, and the army base, etc., etc. If we zoom back in on this side here, this is where the Blue Lagoon is, as well as the power plant, and that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. Anyway, what's interesting are these guys. They're not in the right place, though. I don't like them over there. 6.6 kilometers down, 2.7, 7:40 this morning, right underneath the lake. This one here, 5.6 kilometers down for that 1.7, 7:45 a.m. This guy right there is 6.2 kilometers down, 8:25 a.m. for that 1.0. And then we have this 1.5, 5.1 kilometers down, and 7:41 a.m. Then we also have 1.0 right here, and that is 5 kilometers down, and happened yesterday at 20:23. 3 minutes, gotcha. And of course we had a couple more over here. 2.0 happened today at 2:57 a.m. 4.2 kilometers down. Next one is that 1.5, 2:58 a.m. and 3.8 kilometers down. And a couple of 1.0s will hit this guy first. 4.1 clicks down, 4:27 a.m. And the other one here, 4.9 kilometers at 4:28 a.m. So all in that same time frame. Although we're not seeing anything else showing here on the end of the peninsula other than this 1.0 right at the tip. And we are going to do a map comparison to get onto the other maps. I'll do that after the break. Anyway, this one was from yesterday, 2303, 6.3 kilometers down for that 1.0. So we'll leave those for right now. Oh, hang on, there's one more out here. We want to get that guy. Let's see how big that is. Come on, you can zoom in there. 2.4. There we go. And that was at 5:26 a.m. 9.4 kilometers down for the 2.4. And we'll leave it there. We'll get back to it afterwards. And it is time to take a little bit of a break. So please don't go away. Lots more to come in our wonderful show. And we'll get you back to watching some lava flow. And there we go. Get you back on that one. And I'll get you some nice music playing so you can relax and smile. There we go. And that'll be good for that. For those good folks who are here, if you're enjoying the show, please do hit that like button. It really does help us out with the YouTube analytics. And of course, we are trying to get to that magic number of at least 150. I'd like to see 200 if we can, but hey, I can't be that greedy. Also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and you are watching VolcanoX live stream, and I will be back in 5 or so minutes. Easy on the food fight, you guys. Last time I wasn't very clean in the Lurkers Lounge afterwards. I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and hopefully I made it back on here, and all of you can hear me, so welcome back, and I'm your host, DrFox2000, here on VolcanoX live stream, and we are watching some old stuff from Iceland's Eruption Day 73, and I remember that when we made those markers there to see how fast that lava would be traveling, and it's done quite a trip there in about 30 minutes, so that was why those marks were on there. And woo, I can hear you. Okay. Thanks, Sharon Stewart, as well as Alba Girl. And what's the 00 and 30? And those are the minute markers of how long it took to get. So in 30 minutes, it moved that far, Tetra. And that's what that was. And hello, Phil. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see. And thanks for all those other ones. And no, Iceland is not erupting again, unfortunately. I wish it was. I really do. And I got to sneeze, so hang on. Well, it was almost a sneeze. It didn't want to come out. Thank you. And it happens. And welcome, Mark McLean, as well. Glad to have you on board. Okay, let's pop over to back over to the Icelandic. Whoop, that's not the one. I think I might have clicked the wrong one as well here. I think I still have a problem with my maps. We'll see what happens here in a second. Wrong screen or no, right screen? No, something changed again on me all by itself. What the heck is going on? Uh-oh. How come I got that on here now? That's the same place my Rumble chart is. Okay, anyway, I did bring up the the other map just to confirm and see what we've had. Now, we did look at these other ones up top here, so I'm okay with those. I think we missed this guy, though. 1.7, that was at 435 up there. Not too worried about that. We got those, we know that, and we got these little guys in their little mess, and then we did not see this one here, just a 0.4, but it did happen at 12:11 p.m., so 11 minutes or afternoon, and also I'll look down here, and we see an extra one here, a 0.76 kilometers down, happened at 13:19. So we did get the other two that were in Asja. I'm not worried about that. The older ones here, we did get those yesterday. That was a 2.4, of course, 12 kilometers down, and he had a buddy right there with him, and that guy was 1.4, 4 kilometers down at 19:18 yesterday. This was that new one on Bardabunga, so we don't need to look at it. We don't see anything else there. They did show a couple of extra ones here at Ketla, and that was kind of interesting. 0.7, yeah, surface quake. I think we might have had that. There was some surface stuff there, so 2:04 a.m. on that guy. The other one was, what was it? 12:23, my bad. And that's kind of what we had there. So not too worried about those. We'll zoom back out. Didn't see anything else at Hekla. But I did want to go zoom back in here into our area, and these are the ones that were not covered. We got most of these, and that was all good, but we didn't see any of these. Where did that all come from? So this one, 1.0, pardon me, 0.10, 4 kilometers down at 2:59 a.m. And that is kind of right on the line of the fissure there. This guy here, 0.35 kilometers down, 1:32 a.m. Then the next one, which would be just about right on the equipment hill, which is now buried, 0.26 kilometers down, 7:08 a.m. And when we're zoomed in, this is actually where Ragnar is sitting, right in here. So these are kind of right on that fissure line, and same with that one. So if there is some activity, that's always nice to see that. And of course, this is Geldingadarler, and then as we move out, that berm is right in here, and this is just right on the, I guess, the valley side of the berm yet. 0.86 kilometers down, 1:31 a.m. So pretty awesome to see those, and makes you wonder why they're not on the other maps. We do have a bunch more stuff. We'll get that guy out of there. In this area as well, and right here on the highway, seeing some of that. 7:44 a.m. for that 0.33 kilometers down, and we do have another one here, 0.5, also 3 kilometers down, 7:20, just about 7:29 a.m. Then there's another one right here, 0.25 kilometers down, 12:28 this afternoon. And this is another one, 0.3, 7:33 this morning for that 7 kilometers down on that guy. And then a couple more in this area, 0 and 4 kilometers down at 9:50 a.m. Iceland time. And this guy here, 0.5, 4 kilometers down as well at 12:31. So a little bit of traffic there, one right beside the highway and one right on the highway. 0.5, 3 kilometers down, and 7:28, or just about 7:29. And this guy here, 7:44, 0.3 and 3 kilometers down. If we find a bump in the road, we are going to make questions. And these other ones, I do believe, are all from yesterday, or very close to it. Yep, 21:10 kind of thing. So I'm not going to worry about those. And then we did have, we did get this guy. We did not get these three little guys right here. And it's always interesting to see groupings, and you got to wonder about them. 9:26 a.m. For that 0.4, 5 kilometers down. Top one here was 0.3, also 5 kilometers down, 9:25 a.m. And this one is 4:02 a.m. at 0.26 kilometers down. So a little bit of activity. There's also a straggler over here, happened at 5:40 a.m., 0.1, and 6 kilometers down. Is there activity on in the area? Yes. This guy out here, of course, way out, 2.49 kilometers down, 11:26 a.m. So are we going to see more stuff in the future? That would be interesting. I didn't see this one on the other map. 1.7, 5 kilometers down, 11:48. And he's got some little buddies there as well. So a fair amount of shaking going on, but nothing that is going to make us think that we're going to have any imminent eruptions at this point in time. But still nice to see all of that happening. Okay, let's pop over to some other volcanoes. Remember to hit the like button. Yes, thanks, Sue. And I want to hit the other button and move us over to Sakurajima in Japan. And welcome, Kananaskis country. And did I say hi to Grandma B before? Good to have you on board. Both of you. And Henry Nelson too, right? And this is interesting to see. Let me see if I can get to that to find out where it's gone now. There it is. Yeah, things moved around on me again, guys. It's always a chase trying to find where everything has been and where it's moved to. So not bad looking. And then I get to this, hey, hurry, get down. The boat is in, and we are definitely in time if we want to get some ice cream. It's a little early, 5:48 a.m., but the boat is there if you want ice cream now. I don't think Piggy's going for it this early. I think she's busy eating her hummus. Anyway, hummus on bread, I guess, or something. Oh, Piggy's grabbing ice cream. Oh boy, Piggy's doing it again. And yeah, I know. We caught her. There, she's sitting there again, eating her ice cream. So that's all awesome, you guys. A little bit of fun, and glad she got it before the boat left this time. Last time she just barely made it off, and they pulled the planks away, and she couldn't get. It's a good thing she got back. Anyway, okay, we're going to leave that one there. Let's move over to our next wonderful picture. And of course, some very early morning stuff. And again, in the morning, so the steam and fog hasn't burned off yet from with the sun's heat. It probably will in a little while, but right now it's still moving in. And you see it, what's happening there at Mount Fuji. Taking off and going up a little bit further to Aso, and Aso-san is in the clear today. We do see some wonderful steam coming out of it, but not a heck of a lot, you guys, and that's why they've downgraded it to basically a green, so we're not worried about it right now. Let's take a look though at Suwanoshi-jima out on its island. Oh, we can see it again. That is a blessing in a way. And you can also actually see that it has a plume coming off of it. Now, during the night, I was up between 2 and 4 a.m. roughly. Wasn't able to sleep. So I was watching it for a little while. We did have a glow in the actual dome up in the top. So we could see something happening, but it wasn't anything major that I could see. And again, we blame the camera viewer angle because it's not that great. If it was a little better, it'd be great. But we will live with what we've got. And right now, that's what we're able to see. That it is sending out some dirty ash, amongst other things. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let's pop over and see our next wonderful volcanoes. And I don't know how we're doing over at. Never mind. That just explained everything. We're not doing so good at Taal. I will see if I can get Taal back on there for us. At least on one side or the other. And it seems no, we can't, not right now. Taal is not broadcasting. So of course this one here is a Yellowstone National Park in the United States, and it is still off-gassing, but it's also not moving. Why is the gas not moving? It's frozen. Frozen gas is not good. We don't want frozen gas. Let's see, make sure the other guys aren't frozen as well. Here is a chart with all kinds of things on it. Luolatuk on the top right, top left, Krakatoa on top right, Semeru bottom left, and then Sinabung on the bottom right, and that's what we're seeing there. Yellowstone is your local volcano, Dr. Fox. Actually, Yellowstone, it'd be between Yellowstone or, if we want to point at the other ones, possibly Mount Baker or Mount Rainier. Distance is about the same. Actually, I think Yellowstone might be about 150 kilometers closer. But I'm well out of the danger zone for Yellowstone if it went into a full-blown eruption. I'm about 900 kilometers away, and as the crow flies, and I think I'm about 1,000 kilometers away from Mount Baker or Mount Rainier. So either one, I'm pretty safe here, from what I know. And anyway, a few more people popped in. Juliana, welcome back, and also Oz is in the house. Mona Alfano, welcome. OneFish26 also made it in. Good to see you guys. And let's see, Don Arnold, aloha. Good to have you back on board as well. And just seeing who else I might have missed. I think I got most of you now. Oh, Annie, and I'm not going to try that last name, but Annie, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And I think that was about it. We got Sasha earlier there, and Oz is in the house, of course. Welcome, Oz. And I think we're good. Okay, if I did miss your name, didn't call it out, don't panic. Don't be afraid, or be very afraid. You don't want to mess with this. Anyway, I'm working on trying to get our other stream going again here at Yellowstone. And yeah, I see Sasquatch is moving now, so we can go back there and actually look at Yellowstone. And we can watch the movement of Sasquatch-like animals up and down the trails, and hopefully, you know, we'll be okay. What will you arouse the kraken? I'm doing that. Oh, you will arouse the kraken. I will try not to. Sasquatch, move behind a tree. Yeah. That guy in that car better look out, and that Sasquatch's going to jump out there. There's a whole group of them. I see them. They're hiding in there, right in here. They're in the bush. Look out. He's slowing down. He's going to get captured. Sasquatch running the other way now. This guy just parked. This group, though, looks like they're still here. They may come and get him. Who knows? I don't want to see any blood, guts, and gore, though. So, yeah, we need to get off this channel and carry on with the other ones. Let's have a look at Merapi and see what our wonderful Merapi is doing today. And there we go. Hey, that is Merapi. Well, we're down to 2 cameras, but it is Merapi nonetheless. And love seeing that. I just want to take a quick peek. Actually, we can go back to Merapi in a second. Let's have a look at Popocatépetl real fast. And let's see, where the heck is that? That'd be here. And that's one of the views. Here's one of the other views. And this one, of course, that is the 3rd view. And they're all in cloud today. That one doesn't work for us. And this is Fuego down in Guatemala, also in the clouds. But while we're going down Central America, this is Tolica, and that is not doing as much today. A little bit of smoke, but not quite as nasty as before. And of course, Messiah is this shot here, the Pit of Doom. Don't ever fall in there. There's nobody going to come and get you out. All right, I'll put it back on Popocatépetl. I see my time is getting a little closer. Too late, Nightbot. I live in Wisconsin. All right, that's okay. Okay, where was I? We were looking at volcanoes. I was going to pop over to the Azores, but apparently that doesn't work either. Wow, software, thank you very much. And let's see what we can do to fix that. Of course, you know, when I thought, okay, I had everything set up, and then we get this. But you know, it is what it is. we'll just run with the flow here and try to fix things up as things happen. Okay, do a little capture. No, I don't want that button. I want this one. And go up here, and we will capture these wonderful images really quickly, and then we'll have our Azor pictures for now. Okay, and we will delete that, remove. Okay, and remove the other one, and so that is, let's get it over there. Flip it over, and I'll have to do this one more time with the map, so to capture it. Anyway, that's what it looks like there on Sail George, and Sail George, of course, is doing those its thing. We did see a little bit more quake stuff happening there, but nothing super bad. And let's go here to the other picture, and of course that has changed slightly as well, the way everything is grabbed. All right, slide that down just a tad. There we go. And that is that little horseshoe cove there, if you want to call it that, or horseshoe bay. I don't know what they actually named it, but that is a little calmer water today. You don't see any white caps at all. And uh-oh, pop, it's being released. Yeah, okay, let's go over here real quick and see what we have earthquake wise, and then we will take care of business. I just want to see how many on the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 possibly. No, 5. 5 brand new ones according to that map on Sail George or in the area. And then we will have a quick peek what it does on the map. Whoa, that's not the zoom in button. Come on. Over here we go. And hard to see, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 6 there. And yeah, this one a little further back. 10 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 23 hours ago. And when's that one? They're stacked too hard, too high, hard to fix. Yeah, sure, you're going to do that again to me. There we go. And they all happen in the wee hours, and they're all surface quakes. And this is what we like to see, because that's telling us there's material moving upward. Hasn't popped yet, but that's going to be interesting to see. Oh, hang on, I got to fix that screen. That ain't going to work for you. Capture the whole darn screen. And let's do it this way. You can't see the edge. There we go. And now you can see it up in here. And this is where they are. That's your surface quakes. So things are getting there. They're getting there. Anyhow, let me see if I can throw you back on some lava or something. Yeah, let's get some lava in here for a few minutes, and that'll all be good. I'm going to put that back as soon as I can find it. Where's the lava flow? There it is, day 73, and we will move it ahead just a smidgen so we can see some lava popping up. And so that's what we're throwing on the screen, day 73, and you can enjoy that while I am on my break. I've turned that music back on, and hopefully it's not too loud. So for all those wonderful people that are here watching, and if you're enjoying the show, please do hit that like button. It really does help us out. Also, if you're new and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, do consider hitting subscribe, as well as hitting the bell notification while you're there. So, is Iceland erupting? No, not right now, Juliana. It is, this is day 73 of its eruption that we're just recapping while I am going on a break. All right, so That is what we're doing. Okay, keep smiling, everybody. I will be back after my break, and we will have bacon seeds, and keep going from there. Thank you. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the microphone back on, and at least I think I do. There, okay, I see. Okay, am I still here now? Okay, I see. Somehow I tried to bring the sound down and it clicked on the microphone. Better. Okay, better. Bacon seeds are better. I'm back. Thank you. And I hear you now. I hold that phone the right way. Everything is good. I'm kidding. Not a phone here. And okay, Zero Music, you're back. Yep, thank you, Sharon Stewart, and thank you everyone from Kevin and Gura and Mona, Peekaboo. All right, Tetra also, and Kate, thank you. And yeah, best cams don't belong here. That's right. We don't need to worry about them. And they are removed until they get their bot to change the IP address again, and they'll be back, and we just punt them out again and again and again and again till they are gone forever. And anyway, let's carry on with this lovely looking bacon seed that we're seeing right there. A beautiful little guy. To all just came on, thank you. That is wonderful. And there we go. Here's a nice snuffler in our wonderful. I'm just trying to find where the heck Tall is. Tall. Okay, we'll see if I can get Tall online. Oh yeah, Tall with the nice, we'll look at that right after bacon seeds because it is a beautiful morning there apparently, nice and hazy. We'll see that in a minute. Anybody like dandelions? Boy, that's a field full of them. My bunnies would be happy in there, smelling the flowers, you bet. And we'll move on to the next one, and this one is basically saying, keep me warm, mummy. Oh, hang on, that's not mummy. Yeah, no allergies for pig. Yeah, I guess they don't have any problems with allergies. Actually, I have seen a pig sneeze, so they must get allergies. And yeah, it's a cute hug and keep me warm because that's just a little tiny little teacup kind of thing. Welcome, Juliet, and glad to have you on board here. Let's get to our next bacon seed. Does this cat give permission? Yes. He's saying it's okay, you can cuddle. I know you're cold. And here's our next one. That is somebody getting ready to go out on a date, I think. Definitely got the pearls out and all that. Phone's ready. Kind of reminds me of Piggy. Next picture, and hey, you want to play? Is what that little one said to his buddy. And that almost looks like Poppet when Poppet was young. Piggy date night, maybe. This one looks pretty cool. So, taming the kraken, yeah. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, we got, what else we got in here? We got this one, and that is absolutely wonderful, and I think this is the last one for today, and we definitely see our wonderful little fellas there. So one kitten, one piggy, one wabbit, one duck, and one chicken. So that is 5 of them up there, and can't get much better than that. It is a bunch of babies, and they're all together. One big happy family on a farm growing up. A box of chocolates. Box of chocolate. I think so. You never know what you're gonna get, and that is awesome. Okay, since Ta'al is on, we will go over to Ta'al and make sure I've got the right things on there. Yep, it is. Okay, and there you go. It is sunrise over there in the Philippines, and you are looking at Ta'al volcano inside of Ta'al Lake. And it is being a little bit quiet, which is probably good, because it was knocked back down to a level 2, so not anywhere near the emergency state that they had it in before. And again, yes, Kate, that's absolutely right. Thanks for the seeds, Piggy, and yeah, the bacon seeds are compliments of Piggy, and we really do appreciate her sending those in every day. I know it's a lot of work to go find them and get the right ones and make sure they're not the same and stuff. So she does really, really well, and I really do appreciate it, Piggy, just so you know. We all do. All right. Anyway, that is a nice picture of Ta'al, and glad to see it. Silversmith also in the house. Welcome. And let's see, I had a couple other things I needed to fix up yet, or did I? We did go to Sao George already. We had a look at that. We did have a look at our wonderful Popocatépetl and those guys. Let's go back over to this one here. And of course, a little bit more difficult to tell what's going on. It is still dark there at 5 a.m. or whatever it is, 5:14 over there, 4:14 in some spots when we're looking at that, and a little bit different time zones. I guess they got a couple different ones there. And I wanted to go over to the other one, and this is a little closer of Simaru, and 4:16 a.m. according to that clock. We do see a little bit of light right in the top, and not much, a little bit of cloud, lots of stars. I'm surprised to see that, and that is actually quite nice to be able to see some stars in there for a change. So looking pretty darn good, you guys. And let's go back over to Merapi, and thank you, Piggy. I appreciate that. Looking at this, I wanted to bring a couple. There were a couple of eruptions there we wanted to kind of peek at. Just got to get floating back on the right spots here. And I don't recall exactly when they were, but let's see if we can get to one of them here. And this one should be about the right spot to get going. We do see it lighting up at that point, and we did already have some lava down the hill before. But again, because we have some clouds up top, very difficult to see what's going on, and this is all hiding in the clouds. Till it gets below that cloud line with the lava up here, we're not going to see much. And because it doesn't throw a lot out, it's difficult to see at times. We do see a few spots, and little itty bitty bacons, bacon seeds, and yep, taken care of. Wonderful. And hidden. Excellent. Thank you, Piggy. And you're quick on the draw there on that one. That is all good. And yeah, so we do see a little bit of that wonderful bacon coming down. I wanted to locate a couple more there because it did it a few times, and we've seen there was a couple of better ones I wanted to look at, and just trying to find them though. If you don't make a note of what time they were actually at, it's a little bit difficult to see. This one had a little bit more bacon, I think, than what we've seen on the previous one, but still not a heck of a lot when we're looking at it. So things have simmered down there a little bit. Oh, there it is. That's the actual. I wanted to get a little bit further on that one. That one isn't too spectacular. I think this one was better. If we go for, I'll let it run a little bit, and we'll see that bacon going down. You did see that lightning flash in there, and that is still indicating to us that they still have some storms in the area, even though we are seeing a clear sky in the background on this. On the other side, they still have those storm clouds, unfortunately. So a little bit of a mix of weather there, sunny in some, or clear in some places, and bad in others. Let's see, I know we had some other better ones here. I wanted to try to find the ones with the most lava that we could see. I think this one here, yeah, about here, shows a little bit of that bacon flowing down. This one was a little bit better because you can actually see the streak coming down the hill, and it wasn't broken up until it got a little further down, so that looked pretty awesome. A little heavier volume that time, and that's always nice. All right, let's see what I'm looking at the time, just making sure that no krakens are going to be released. I don't like when those krakens come. And I'm looking to see where else here real quick. I know there was a couple of bigger ones, like I said before. They weren't really spectacular either. It seems like it simmered down a little bit since Krakatoa has been going. This thing might be sharing some of that wonderful space. Yeah, here's that bigger one. I finally found it. Okay, that was about here. Unfortunately, the bottom area is really covered up with clouds on that angle, but you can see a lot more coming out up top there, and a little bit wider of a plume flowing down there, and that is nice bacon. We like it. We like bacon. Bacon is fun. All right, I think we've had enough of Merapi. I think what we need to do is pop over to Kilauea right away and take a look at Hawaii and see how that is doing. And all right, let's see. Yeah, so like I said, that had a little bit more bacon that time in comparison to the other eruptions. So that was the biggest one, I think, that I seen in there when I went back over it. I report them too. Okay, good, thank you. And the more they get reported, the faster that bell goes at YouTube, and they start taking them out and checking them. And you know, after, if they're going out too hard and too heavy, all of a sudden you'll find that they don't come back because they've been shut down, taken out. Anyway, let's move on. I did say we wanted to go over to Hawaii, so let's have a look at what we have in Hawaii. I just got to find the right page. And yeah, that one is good. Let's move over to there, and I may have to readjust my picture here a little bit, but let's go to Hawaii, and there is what you may have already seen on the screen earlier. All right, so that was at 4:46 a.m. Hawaii time. Now I know 2 Pineapples was out there this morning. Unfortunately, I did not see or wasn't able to get to his stream this morning. I was actually sleeping in and stuff because I was up during the middle of the night, and I missed that. But hopefully things will be okay there. Wow, that looks a little different. Did somebody go out there with some paint or something? Look at these lines. Man, that definitely looks weird. It looks like somebody strung some lines across here. Seriously, that's pretty awesome looking, you guys. 5-minute warning, got you, piggy. Yeah, it's weird. No pattern in here though, in the toll hole, other than on the sides. That center seems to be kind of weird. Some kind of animal. Yeah, you would think it's a lava monster. A lava monster. All right, let's look at the other pictures. This one is from when? Oh, there. 11:20, and I think that might be a current one, or is it? Yeah, and that's current. I don't know why that went current. It shouldn't have been. And this one should be, is that current too? 11, yeah, that's a current one too. I don't know why. Oh, I know why, because my computer reset. No wonder. But you can see those streaks in here as well in this. Notice Pig Island on the other opposite side of it, still smoking fairly good. Also a lot of smoke around the edges of the crater rim, and then we do see some smoke coming off of there. This of course is that divider and the lava tube feeding the little lake here, and the primary vents over here with the hornitos over top of them. Okay, and we are seeing what's there. Richard Lapointe, welcome. Good to have you on board. Welcome to my world, Dr. Fox. Thanks, Piggy. Mars 2028 says it's been raining there for a while. Do you think I could explain the weird look of the lava at Kilauea? I don't know if you want to blame it on the rain. It could be. I really don't know what gave it that pattern. If we had a volcanologist here, they may be able to explain it, but I certainly can't. And I do understand when we're looking at that, you do really have to wonder, so why did it cause it to flow that way? You know, it definitely is an interesting look when you're looking at it. And you really do have to wonder if we got different types of magma coming out, and you know, some different materials perhaps. That's about all. Yeah, patternology. Oh, is that a new science? Patternology. Sophie is calling for a volcanologist. Yes. Yvonne Kunkel, are you here? Oh boy, we'll see if Yvonne answers. I don't know if she is or not. I seen her in here earlier. Oh, Yvonne is sleeping. Okay, maybe she can answer in her sleep. Okay, because I do knitting. Okay. Right. Yeah. That's not good. Silversmith says, I'm a volcanologist in my own mind. LOL, but that is still pohoi hoi. Well, pohoi hoi is one thing, but why the pattern, Pahoy Hoy, is this as well. Okay, that everything that you're looking at out here, that would be Pahoy Hoy flow, as well as this. But why the definite lines in here? This is what we're asking, is why the really heavily defined stripes and so on. So it's kind of odd. Strange. Okay, let's, while we're talking about strange things, let's see if we can find some, no, that's not the one we want to find. Let me get on there. There, that one. Let's make the shoes go away here and get onto this page. And I want to see what we got for earthquakes in Hawaii. Of course, there's your Hawaiian Islands. And we're going to zoom in on that area. And, well, actually, we'll zoom on Pahala area first. Right there, we do see a brand new one. And it is a 2.0, happened at 15:15. And it was 31.7 kilometers down. That is their local time. And then we had some older ones. This one was also today at 2:55 a.m. For that 2.2, 34.6 kilometers down. This guy here is 2.3, 31.5 kilometers down. Was actually at 10:54. And let's see, when's this one? That's the 2.2 at 2:55. This one is a 2.2 at 16:34 yesterday, 32 kilometers down. And we missed this guy here, and 33.5 kilometers down, happened yesterday at 21:29. This guy over here from today, 9:18 a.m. and that is what is it, 2.3. So not as much activity there as we've seen before. Quick check over on Mauna Kea, nothing new. Mauna Loa, also nothing new. And let us zoom into our Kilauea crater. I don't see any new quakes around it. And of course, that is the crater itself. Viewpoint over here somewhere as they look over and see that. And yeah, I'm wondering exactly where that is, but it's over here somewhere. They get to watch the volcano from there, and pretty awesome to see. And lucky those guys. All right, I'm going to zoom back out. And we are going to see if we can throw this back on some lovely lava, or actually maybe we can leave it on to all for right now, since that is kind of a nice picture. And we'll see if we can get that music back on. And let's see, is that music on here? Or did I have to import it yet? No, it's here. So, all right, put the music back on for you guys. Please, hopefully that is loud enough. And I'm going to leave it on here while I go take that break. So for those good people who have joined us, boy, we haven't even got up to 100 likes yet. Let's see if we can hit that 100 likes. That's, you know, really, we'd like to see it get up to that at least. Would be really nice. I know we don't have that many people in here today, but let's do what we can to help that out. It is free to get hit that button, so by all means, if you can do that, would really help and make the ratings go up a little bit. Also, if you happen to be new and you're enjoying this and you have not yet subscribed and you feel that we've earned it, by all means hit that button. And then that will be excellent. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in 5 minutes, so don't go away. Saves odds from the Kraken. Yeah. I don't want to get the Kraken mad. I'll be back. Don't go away. Alright, the microphone is back on, turning the volume of that music down, and hopefully it went away. I'm going to give you a little lava fix before we get on to the rest of our stuff, and hopefully that will work out. And let's see what happens. Need to make sure this switched, and there we go. A little bit of a lava fix for you guys. This is, of course, a USGS December 27th of 2020 is what it looked like, and I thought I'd throw that in there just to make sure that we have enough lava for you today. So thank you, everyone. CVET69 also here. Welcome, CVET. Glad to have you back on board. And checking in, Doc, you're welcome. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? No. I hope not. Anyway, if I did, I do apologize. Welcome, everyone. And like to have a little bit of that lava in here just to make sure you've seen some decent lava in the stream today. So that looks pretty awesome if you ask me. A special blend of lava. Yes, a mild roast. Oh, hang on, you're talking about coffee. Okay, I got that too. But that is pretty nice. Okay, that was that one. I don't know what the next one actually looks like. Maybe, oh, the next one's a flyover. We don't need to see the flyover. What we want is lava. I want lava. Did they show lava in this one? I don't know if they showed lava in this one or not. No, that was a time lapse, so I'm not going to worry about that either. That looked pretty cool though, and that was while it was erupting, and wow, lots of clouds, lots of everything there. Looked pretty awesome. Anyway, we'll let that end really quickly, and then we will carry on to the other ones. And let's see if we can head over to our other maps, and that should be in here. So that's all good. And we were looking at that one. Fair trade German roast. Das ist gut. Anyway, I'm trying to find my map. Where the heck is my map? There it is. I got it. Zooming out, and we'll take a look for red spots. Of course, the red ones are the newest ones. Orange ones, more than about 12 hours old. And, of course, all the yellow ones way, way older. So, don't see too much new stuff in here. That was at 5.2 from Tonga, and that was from today at 14:10, and no tsunami warning or anything like that. So that is a newer one. If we click over here, this one a little bit stronger, and that's out by Papua New Guinea. And that one also happened today at 6:50 a.m. their time, and that one was 51 kilometers down. That's a long ways, and he had a little bit of a friend here at 131 kilometers down, happened today at 10:20, and that was a 4.5. So a little bit of activity down there. This one here on the backside of almost in whatchamacallit there, I'll get it, Philippines. Very close anyway. 4.4 up in the northern portions of Indonesia, and that one was how deep was that? 120 kilometers down, so quite a distance down. We do see some other ones here. That one was from yesterday. 10 kilometers down. This one was yesterday's as well. This guy here was today at 11:28 their time, and 392 kilometers down. So I doubt anybody felt that. 4.7 though, and it's quite deep. Don't see too much in Central America. We have one here at Guatemala, and that one is 58 kilometers down, a 4.3 that happened at 2:53 a.m. Nothing too serious. And going over here, we do see one near Greece, 10 kilometers down, happened at yesterday at 1933. 4.1. I wouldn't worry about that guy too much. These other ones over here, just really not anything too serious. Armenia, 4.9. They would have felt that. And then, of course, here in the Himalayas, and you'll see some of those 4.5 there. And that was today at 7:52 a.m. This guy here at 13:06. And that was 271 kilometers, 207.1 kilometers down. That's a long distance under the ground. I did want to kind of look at this. We do see those. There's 3 up here. These are older. And the reason I like looking at that stuff up there is it indicates whether the plates are moving. And of course, this plate, from what I recall, is moving north or northwest, and then this one is going down south. So when plates are moving, or south, what is it, southwest? I can't remember directions very well, but and we do see that, and that's all good. I'm not going to worry so much about that. Let's go over to and boy, that had to refresh. This is, of course, in the Canary Islands, and we like them so much. We do see our old one here. At least we think that's old, and that's from the 28th. Yep. But we do also see this guy here, which happened yesterday at 23:46, 3.2. And we didn't notice that before. This guy is from yesterday as well at 16:42 their time, or UTC, I guess. Zooming in on La Palma itself, as soon as we get a little closer, we see that our list gets seriously diminished. And what we had today is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 earthquakes. And they are all below 1.7 is the biggest one. That one was 11 kilometers down. That one right there was 1 kilometer down, so that's probably compression. This guy here would have been 8 kilometers down. I don't know what that would have been, something underneath anyway. 4 kilometers down on that one, also possibly compression from weight. Who knows, because that is right there where the actual Cumbre Vieja lives, and that could be what's caused that. The other ones are all older, so we're not going to bother with those. We did already take a look at this other map here, and we know St. George, that's what we were using this map for originally, and to see what we had for earthquakes. We only see, according to this, this one from yesterday, and we know we already had some surface quakes, 5 of them, what we seen on the other side. But anyway, if you like this map, you can make that full screen and take a look and see. It does have the plate boundaries and things like that in there, so that's kind of helpful if you're looking at stuff. Also, different colors are different depths of earthquakes, and as you look at your page, it should populate. Let's see, come on, will it? Maybe I should go the other way and it'll populate. Yep, there we go. We do see some stuff down here. 5.0 Prince Edward Island region. I thought Prince Edward Island was in Canada. I guess they got one down there too. So if you say you live in PEI, it could be one of two places. Pretty cool. And I've never been to Prince Edward Island. I've never even heard of it down here, so that must be it there. Different, but look at these deep ridges. That is pretty nasty. It looks like a mountain chain down there. Is there no airport? That looks like a volcano or bombing range or something. I don't think I'd want to live on that island, guys. That might be not good for you. What about the other one here? No international airport. I don't suggest that. Don't go there if there's no airport, you guys. Then you have no way of getting out of there in a hurry. Boats take too long. These other islands here, yeah, kind of funny shape. A lot of fjords. That's interesting. And snow caps, so you know it's high enough. You could live out there. Pretty cool. Anyhow, that's kind of what we're looking at. If you want to check that out yourself, that is the link that was brought up by Arizona Snowman, and that is that EMSC earthquake map, and that is this one that we're looking at. We'll close that down again, and we'll go over to this guy and take a look at our latest. Actually, I should refresh that so we get it as good as it can get. We'll get rid of the ads here, and then we'll slide over a little bit, looking at what we've got here. Asja and Fragile Fjord, and then we have Saint George, and of course Cumbre Vieja and La Palma, Michael Volcano down here in South Sandwich Islands, and then you have your Ring of Fire, and everything looks pretty normal there. Looking at what we have, Kamchatka, so Karimsky is red again. We did notice that yesterday, and our three here are all in orange. We can take a look at Alaska. There's a couple pictures in there, but nothing spectacular. Hawaii, of course, Kilauea there. And if we zoom in a little bit into this area, we can see a little bit better. Japan, of course, there you've got Ontaki-san underneath there, not doing too much, but they did have an earthquake about 18 minutes ago, a 4.0 underneath. Not sure the depth, but that is not very old. And Suwanoshi-jima, we know it is continuing to erupt, and as well as good night, Piggy, if you're gonna sleep. Take care. And Sakura-jima also are still red. The other ones are all yellow in that area, and not going to erupt anytime soon. Ibu is still doing its thing. Ibu and Dukono, both in an eruptive state, so we'll probably see larger SO2 plumes off of those areas. The other ones here are all quiet. Luolatok and Semeru, and then you got Marapi and Krakatoa, Krakatau, as they say. And that is what we've got there active. Going down to New Zealand, of course, they are showing Ruabehu, but they are now no longer showing White Isle Volcano, and it is quiet. And then, of course, out here at Tofua, and you notice there is no Hunga Ha'apai listed here anymore either, so it has gone quiet. This is Yasur, and this one, these used to be both orange, but Abram is now yellow as well, so it has simmered down a bit. And we still have Manam volcano still showing as an orange, and not as red yet. We'll see what happens with that one. It may go end up erupting eventually. Zooming back out a little bit, that's kind of what we see around the world. Everything else is pretty normal. Etna, Campi, and Stromboli and Volcano still doing their thing. RTVE and the guy in DR Congo still normal, and that's kind of what we got there for today. Let us move over to our weather map, and we'll take a look at the SO2, and I'll probably have to refresh that because that was done at 9 a.m. You can see here it said on ours that we're going to get rain at 3 o'clock, and the rain did start at 3. So the weather guessers got it right for a change. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, going to refresh that. We're going to see what happens. And oh, they're saying it's going to rain all the way through till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll see what happens when that goes. We'll start out with North America, looking a lot cleaner than what it was before. And I don't know if it's because of some of the rain showers or the way the wind is going, but taking some of that stuff from the north is starting to disappear, which is really good. And that was not ours to begin with. That came from over in Russia. Anyway, Central America, including Mexico, we do see here around Mexico City, which is also Popocatépetl off-gassing there. Doing its thing. Oh, hang on. Why is my map not changed? I checked on that before I seen that. Hey, I got an email now. All right. What? Oh, I'm looking. Oh, okay. That last one you sent me, Piggy, is that a cake? All right. We got wrong map. Let's zoom back out. So as I was saying, a little cleaner up top, and that is nice to see. But anyway, I didn't get too far, so we're good. You fixed it. Yeah, I caught it, and then all of a sudden email popped up, and I'm going, uh-oh, he's probably saying, hey, you've boo-booed. But thanks for letting me know anyway. That is great. So, of course, Mexico City. You notice that circulation is kind of going around in here now, so that SO2 is kind of staying put in Mexico. Not good for them, but it's better for everybody else. And going down to Guatemala, of course, Fuego is still doing a lot of that, as well as they do have a fairly good population there, so some of that is from that as well. And going down, of course, El Salvador, and you're getting into Nicaragua. Some pollution from people, but also from volcanic activity. This is also from the volcano, and we see where the winds are taking it. And the winds don't look like they're moving very fast according to that map. We do still see here in Colombia, and those volcanoes are still doing their thing, as well as Ecuador. And when we get out to Galapagos Islands, Wolf Volcano, we don't see anything coming off of it, so I'm not sure if they're monitoring it or not, but that's what we got. A little bit of this plume. I don't know how this is going to end up or where it's going to go in the future, but it looks like it's blowing it every which way. It's outward, downward, back, down this way, and eventually over there, but that could be coming back up and over here. So yeah, if you're confused, I am too. Real quick, a look while we're on this map. I'm gonna go full screen on that one, and let us play that. This is the last 24 hours of Sabancaya, and the SO2 from Soufriere de Guadalupe in the Caribbean is increasing. Ah, okay. Have you been monitoring that one, Mars? Because I'm kind of wondering if that's going to pop again. Anyway, looks pretty cool, this one, and we know that it's. I'm going to pause it and just move it to one of the solid shots here. That is still pluming up fairly nicely, and we do see, yeah, that's kind of neat. Okay, and I see the bird. Bird is the word. All right, make that little again, and we'll get rid of it and zoom back out. So you say from here, yeah, it looks like possibly in this area we are getting a little bit more SO2 popping out of there. Which one is that actually on? Is it on here? I wish they had other names on there, but it'd be easier to identify on the other map. Thanks for the earworm, Doc. Oh, come on. You want to sing that song? Bird is the word. Oh, come on. Have fun. Have fun with it. Let it be in your mind for the rest of the day. Oh, I'm so mean. Okay. Ruapehu, we don't see, but this plume is from White Isle Volcano, still doing its thing. This out here is Tofua, still blowing out from Tonga, and it is again, currents have changed here as far as the wind. Everything used to be going the other way, heading into the mess. Quick check with this one, and this is Yasur. They do call it something else there. I don't know why, but that is Yasur volcano, and this is the last 24 hours of it, basically. And not sure if those nighttime shots, if that's just clouds being lit up, and I've got a sneaky hunch there is some lava in there, but it's just being lit up by the cloud is being lit up by the lava down below, and that's kind of what we've got. So we'll leave that guy alone, and we'll move on here a little bit. This map has a camera. Do they? Let's go back there. I want to see. Is that this camera? That doesn't look like a volcano. This isn't the one. Nope. And I like it there, but that's not the one. Can we go there? Hang on. What about this guy? This looks nice, but I don't think that's the one either. No, I don't see it. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Hey, this one looks nice too. I like that beach. That's pretty awesome. Okay. We'll get back. We'll see about that later. But for right now, we did Yasur. We did down here. So let's move over a little bit more. And of course, there you see what's happening in Indonesia for the most part. And this would be from Ibu and Ibu's friend Dukono. So those two are working on that that gun-shaped thing here. And it is. Anyway, this end here would be Luolatok, throwing some of that SO2 this way. Sorry. And then we'd have Semaru, Marapi, and Krakatoa helping out with all that SO2 pollution there. Wear sunscreen. Yes, absolutely. Sunblock 2 million is what's required. Looking in this area, a lot of that is wow. pollution from overpopulation in that area anyway. But we also do have Taal volcano to blame, and I'm sure there's more other stuff over on this end with some other volcanoes happening as well, off-gassing a little bit. As we slide up, we see a lot of real fast-moving air coming off of China and blowing that right out onto the ocean, I guess, towards Japan. We'll see that move on. Japan itself isn't too bad as far as SO2. Looking up here, though, and whoop, why is that open up? Let's stop that. And anyway, we see up here definitely a little bit more stuff coming out of the Kamchatka Peninsula. So definitely got to keep an eye on it. Moving over. All right, getting over here and to our wonderful Etna and Volcano and Semeru, and that's what those guys are doing. Now, what I was saying about Etna throwing off more and more stuff, evident with what we're seeing for SO2 emissions there. So the levels are going up. Hey, Gura, Banana Puss also in the house. Welcome, and we're getting right near the end of the show here. So thanks for popping in, and do appreciate that. And looking here, Iceland, we don't see a heck of a lot, but we do see a lot of fast-moving air going across. A little bit from Reykjavik, that might be from the smelter and the aluminum smelter there, but nothing overly major, and I think we can leave it as that for SO2 right now, and we'll move over to our a wonderful weather map, and of course it is showing for 1300, and it's 1600 now, so I am going to refresh it, and then we'll be a little bit more up to date. And this is what we're seeing. Of course, this is the end of our good weather. There's a bad weather system with snowstorms up here, and luckily it's all blowing to the east, so we are not going to get hit by it, but it's still happening. And as we zoom out, North America in general, not too bad. The southern half of the U.S. quite warm, and northern portions a little cooler, of course. A little nicer weather out here in eastern portions in comparison to what we've had before. So warming up really nice in Florida. Mexico is hot, sliding down to South America. Amazon looking pretty good in Brazil. And then, of course, the other areas, Colombia and Venezuela and so on, still showing very, very warm areas there as well. Argentina starting to really cool off. Same, well, Chile, northern portions of Chile still nice. So winter is coming for these good folks. Zooming in here, New Zealand looking not too bad considering it's daytime. I guess it'd be almost evening. No, it'd be daytime temperatures there. And that's what we're seeing there. Doesn't look too bad. 13, 16, 17, 18 in some places, depending on where you are. And doesn't look all that bad. Australia definitely cooling off a bunch. And we see down Tasmania, 13, 14 degrees. So not too bad. And the lower portions, boy, you could almost get snow, 5 and 6 degrees in some spots. And yeah, I can see it now. The old song of 6 white boomers, 6 white boomers. No, never mind. That's their Christmas song instead of, I don't know. You'd have to listen to the song. Yeah, if you do want to listen to it, it's called 6 White Boomers. Just in case you want to punch that in and try it on YouTube. You can. And Anyway, that's kind of what it's looking like. I want to pop into Europe here though and have a look. Of course, it's nighttime in most of these places, or early or late evening by now, I guess. Not too bad in Germany. 8, 9, 10 degrees depending on where you are. I guess in the mountains or higher locations, a little bit cooler. Looking at France, coastal areas are quite warmer than the interior areas, but still not bad. Same thing goes for Scotland and England, and of course out in Ireland, doing its thing, 9, 10 degrees. Looking down here at Spain, and Spain has got a variable stuff all the way through here. Cold in the north, warm in the south. Head south, young man, head south. Okay, and that's what we're seeing. One thing that Piggy did say, thanks Oz for clarifying that. For those people who didn't understand what a boomer is, that's the same thing as a roo or a kangaroo, and it's a white kangaroo though, so they're special. They're magic, right, Oz? They're magic. Anyway, Piggy was mentioning that she had a lot of red dust on her car, and they're getting some of that Kalima wind blowing into there, but I'm sure that's going to change for a while, looking at the directions of that wind. Of course, quite hot in wonderful northern portions of the African continent. You get down on the bottom here though, South Africa, a lot cooler than before, but Indian Ocean area in India is still quite hot. So all good. I think temperature wise it's where it should be. Let's have a look at what do we want to look at? Precipitation, that's what I wanted. There we go. And let's zoom in here first. And oh my god, look, they got snowflakes. Not liking that part, but not too bad out here in the Rikens Peninsula and the western portions of the country. Eastern stuff though, getting some of that north wind and some of that hooking right around, creating a little bit more snow in our actual glacial area there, and that's pretty cool. Get it? Cool snow? Never mind. Anyway, Ireland not in that bad a shape. England not too bad. It's got some foggy patches, a little bit of rain here and there. We do have a storm just off the coast, southwest England and I guess western France area. That storm that was sitting here in Germany has moved down a little bit and is now gone actually almost through Austria and already into I think going just about heading into Albania here. So looking a little bit easier for that and a little harder for these guys, of course, and northern Italy getting a little bit of that as well. And of course Greece has some of that happening there. And then this system, we notice that really fast moving wind, and that's where it's dropping in. So not too much Kalima wind or Kalima dust going to make it up to Piggy anymore, and she should be happy about that. She can go wash her car. All right, a dad joke. Oh boy, dad jokes. Yeah, dad jokes are bad jokes. Anyway, here's Edmonton, and of course this is what we were looking at. As I was mentioning, it was snowing, but this has now changed direction a little bit. I'm not sure what the heck is going on. They showed this earlier moving across here and heading out to the west, or to the east. But looking at the flow of the wind, it looks like that's going to put the brakes on that, and we may get more rain here than we want. West coast of Canada and the U.S. Going to get a little bit windy up in the northwest for those guys. And of course, looking down here, Central Caribbean area, lots of storms going on. Eastern United States, well, actually even down all the way through here in the U.S. We've got southern areas got some storms happening, and then that stuff around Winnipeg and Manitoba and northern Ontario still getting nailed, as well as I guess it would be Minnesota and what's the other state right there? It would be Chicago. No, that's Illinois is here. Be Michigan or something, something like that. Anyway, they're getting nailed and not good. And again, South America, looking real quick, see that they do have the Amazon's got some jungle thunderstorms. And looking back at my equatorial storm, as I always call it here, goes all the way across the planet and doesn't look too nice. Looking a little bit more here into our areas now. Remember what I was saying, and we had some clear stuff. We were able to see stars when we were looking at the Merapi and Semeru stuff, but we were seeing lightning flashes from the opposing side. So that's what's happening there right now. It's not on the land, but it's on in the water on most places, and you can see even up in here lots and lots of storms. Looking at Australia, not too much precipitation. Might be a little bit of rain coming to Brisbane, but I'm not sure. Same thing with Sydney. It looks like they've got a lot of fog, and that is always a little bit on the harsh side. Here's these storms bashing right into good old the southern island of New Zealand, and looks like two separate systems merging up there. And of course, those poor people in Tonga still getting nailed with more of these storms. Looks like once this one dies out, the next one's going to move in and give it to them. So hopefully it'll be a little easier there for those good folks. And I think we're just about it for our wonderful weather. I just want to find the cold spot for today, and we'll take a look and see what we can find. We should be able to see some really cold temperature there today. And so far I only see a minus 68 degrees Celsius, minus 69. Do we have minus 70? No. Oh, there we go, minus 70. And so yeah, that is cold enough. Let's see, anything else over here colder? No, doesn't look like it. So yeah, that is darn cold. 62, 63, 67. Unfortunately, that bar is in the way, and hard to tell with it there, but yeah, we do have at least minus 70 is what we spotted. Right there is another one, and oh, minus 71 if we keep looking. Okay, we'll call that the low today. So be thankful that you are where you are. That way you stay warm. You seen a minus 79 this morning in Antarctica? Brr. That is cold. I don't want to be there. It's a nice place to visit, but make sure you dress warm. And then you get the other extremes like Phoenix, Arizona, 36 degrees Celsius, 96 Fahrenheit. Yeah, minus 79. Brr. Bad. And yeah, I don't think there's anything colder than that. But the record low is, I do believe, somewhere around minus 92 or minus 93 Celsius that they measured in South America, or South Antarctica, I mean. So gives Dr. 15 degrees. Thank you, I'll take it. I'll take it, and that'll be real nice. And hey, Kananaskis country, and also hi, Bob. Good to see ya. Gives Bob 10 degrees. Oh, Bob's not that cold, is he? Holy mackerel. Maria needs 10 degrees as well. Bad. Too cold. Yep, too cold. You don't want any of that really cold stuff. Anyway, that kind of wraps it up for today, you guys. And I thank everyone for being here. And I am going to see if I can throw you on some final lava as we move out. I just want to find my proper page to put that on. There we go, and there we go, and I just want to see if we can get a little bit on the screen here without it changing too much, and maybe show a little bit of an eruption here. Day 73 wasn't one of the better ones, so I'm going to try seeing if we can change this to day 74, and maybe we can see something there, and give that to you for an ending for today, and hopefully that will show a decent eruption or two. A lot of scribble on there. I hate when that guy was writing on the screen. Messes everything up. Okay. I'm going to put it, I think, about here. Get rid of the ads. And then we will pop you guys over to there. And that will be good. And on that friendly note, it's time to wrap things up, you guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and glad that you're all on par with our wonderful stream, and happy with our lava family. Daryl R. just throws in a $10 super chat. I was just going to say, I don't have to remind anybody or say anything about super chats, but Daryl just did, and thanks, Daryl. That's awesome support. I appreciate that, and really cool stuff. And also, big thank you to each one of the members that is out there. You guys helping out by having that membership, and that helps out support the stream a little bit as well. And also a big thank you to our wonderful moderators. We have Arizona Snowman, Piggy, who is now hopefully sleeping, as well as C&D Boy, and of course there's a few others that pop in and may be hiding in the background as well. So on those friendly notes, I thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and you're all part of the Lava family, regardless of whether you're dressed up in green or blue or what have you. And it is wonderful to have all of you here. So on those friendly notes, I am going to say thank you, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Sunday or early Monday. Take care, everyone. Be good, and please make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Take care, all, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And tomorrow's Monday, so stream's a little later as usual. Take care. Oink, oink.